Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another Guilds of Ravnica draft video. A pretty funny story. I was first waiting in the pack per win league for a few minutes and just said, well, let's see if the intermediate league is a bit faster to fire up, and it just immediately started. It's wonderful. Anyway, Etrata the Silencer, 3/5 that can be blocked, and when it deals combat damage to a player, exile a creature, shuffle her back, and if they have like 3 exiled creatures, you just win, or they just lose. Firemind's Research could be good, but this seems like a fun card to use, so might as well do this. This seems harder to less hard to use than the Insight. The Insight could be very, very good, but this lava coil does make me kind of make me wish that we had taken the Firemind's Insight. All right, what does this do? Oh, I talked about this card. 2 mana to surveil is meh. You do get to draw a card, so it's okay. Dispersal, it's good, but it's so much worse than what we have come to expect out of these effects, right? Like Dinner of a Horror, for example. I do like an Artful Takedown. That's pretty much the most interesting thing, I guess, aside from this Discovery Dispersal. Although this makes it good to get through, but I do like Artful Takedown more. Not that we are Demir per se, because I could just take this Lava Coil and see if we can be Izzet and splash black. But Artful Takedown seems like the most safe pick. Let's put it like that, the safe pick. And for us, we do have a Darkblade Agent here, which is quite nice. 2/3 that gains Death Touch, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card whenever you survey. I do kind of like this. I do like a Hired Poisoner, but I think it's just Darkblade Agent here. Whoop. Whoop. And another Siege Worm. I've talked about my love for this card more than enough times. There is a Child of Night. That's not really interesting. The red is really drying up. The blue is really drying up. So I might just want either of these two here, just to see if we can be Sultai again, or just to keep our options open. And I guess I do like... I do have to say that in that case, if we are going Sultai, I do like Vigorspore Worm a bit more than Siege Worm. Just because Survey and Undergrowth do work quite nicely together. And there's nothing really else for us aside from a Child of Night, but I want to experiment. I want to do fun stuff. Guild Summits. That's the card that works with gates. So, when it enters the battlefield, you may tap any number of untapped gates you control and draw a card for each gate tapped this way. Whenever a gate enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. That could be good, but we don't have any gates just yet. I do like a Christian Canopy. I do like a Gateway Plaza. That's really awesome for splashing things. Though it does tap down 2 of your lands, right? It taps itself when it comes into the battlefield. It enters tapped, and you have to pay a mana for it. Could just take this Christian Canopy just to have it, and rely on the RNG to provide us with more gates later on. So I think that might be the option here. Seeing a Christian Canopy right here makes me regret my life choices. I like this this Guild Mage here. It's just a 2 mana 2/2, but it does keep things tapped and it does survey. So if you have survey payoff, that's just wonderful. Nothing really here is interesting, so I'm just gonna pick this this Guild Mage. Another Golgari Guildgate, a Burglar Rat, which might be okay. So we're not sure to splash green yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take this Burglar Rat and be happy with that. Ooh, ooh, I like a possible adept, actually. Like, it comes down early, it stimulates early aggression from your opponent, and if we manage to splash green and get some big dudes, we can make them unblockable and just be happy with that. So there's the thing. What does this do? 4 mana, 0/0 haste. And enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter for each creature in your graveyard. So that might be good. Is that better than a Partisan Bats? I don't know. I don't think so. Especially if we're not sure to be green just yet. So I might just want to go ahead and I guess just stick with the Dimir for now. I'm not going to pick up this Dissident. I might just want a Dowser of Lights because it's a 4 or 5 and that's larger than a lot of things. I don't think it's this barrier. No. I'll pick up a Dowser of Lights. It's another freaking Spore Worm. Could just pick this, or I could pick the Locket, just in case we get something epic. Like we got this Zarek in the first draft, right? So we had no real way to get that out, so I just pick this. And I'll just pick this Locket. No, I'll pick a Siege Worm. I'll pick a Guild Gate. Yeah, we have no real payoff for Guild Summit, so there's nothing really to write home about so far, but yeah. Alright, what do we have here? We have Experimental Frenzy. You may look at the top card of your deck, you may play the top card, and you can't play cards from your hands, so no, we're not gonna play that. We're not gonna do anything with that. I do really like a Conclave Cavalier, but no, that's just too far off. I'm not a fan of Veiled Shade. I think for us it's better than either an Iron Shell Beetle and a Wild Zeratok. We could just take this Dire Current and see if we can beat it. Although I'd rather pick this Hypothesis then, because it does draw us cards. I don't like either of the green or the black cards here. So I'm gonna keep my options open. We do have this Locket. I'll pick the Hypothesis. Well, there's your Guild Gate. That's pretty nice. But that's... Look at this. Look at... This is a good card, right? Look at this. 2 mana, save your dude from combat or removal spell, and 6 mana gets 6 power and 6 toughness with vigilance. That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. So none of the cards really excite me here. There's the Savage Trance, and that might be the best thing for us aside from this Guild Gate. We do stuff to sack like Burglar or something, so this might just be fine. Plus, if we do end up going with a Green Splash, this does fuel Undergrowth. So I'll take a Savage Trance. Ooh. I really like this card, but I'm not sure. Even if we end up splashing, I don't know how viable this card is. If he wills, I'll take it 100%, but meh. I really like a Watcher in the Mist. 5 mana, 3/4 flyer, Surveys 2. Like that over a Thought Erasure. So, let's just do that. Bacon Bolt! 3 mana deals damage to target creature equal to the total number of instant and sorcery cards you own in exile and in the graveyard. And what I don't like about this card is that whenever it resolves, it's on the stack. So whether you cast it or whenever you jumpstart it, it will never count itself. That's sad. I don't hate a Whisper Agent. It's Survey, it's a 3/2 flash. It's probably this for us or a Necrolisc, but I've not been impressed with this Necrolisc, so it might just be Whisper Agent here. Just fits the best. And I do like a Glaive. I really do like a Glaive, but we only have 1 Guild Gate so far. I do like Selective Snare. Depending on what your opponent does, you might just be able to bounce their entire board. So I'll take that. Look at that, another fine broker. Oh boy. Magic likes to make the choices really hard for me here. I really like this card a lot. There's also another burglar red, but I don't know if we want a second one. You know what, I'm just gonna take this guy and hope that we can go Sultai. Like, yeah, there's nothing really here too interesting for us, so we could take a Spinal Centipede, but let's just see if we can splash. And nothing too interesting here for us. There is a Golgari Locket, but Guildgate seems perfect. Alright, this is not interesting at all. I guess I'll try and fill out the curve a bit, make this Field Shade of the 4-3. I mean, this is a mana sink, right? This can be better than a 4-3. You could take the Locket. Could take Never Happened. I also do like Sprouting Renewal just as artifact and enchant removal. Just +1. This is really good to set up Alpha Strikes, but I don't really feel that we are necessarily too aggressive. I'm just gonna pick this guy. Biggest Boreworm. Look at that. Yeah, might just be the best of a bad pack. Could take this just for the survey. Could take the 4-3. I'll just take the 4-3 to the 3-3. I'm not a fan of this card. I'll take Never Happened just in case we want that. I don't know if I've been too unfocused here, but you know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm not gonna care. We're just gonna try this. Maybe not. Maybe 1-1. Alright, there we go. 2-drop. That's pretty nice for Savage Trance. Alright, what do we have here? Another Watcher in the Mist and a Capture Sphere. Oh, choices. Of note, Just a Strike is pretty nice for the Boros deck. Assassin is pretty okay. And I do like a Watcher. So as far as removal goes, what do we have? We have just Itrata, we have Savage Trance, and that's it. Neither of these are gonna wheel. I can tell you that. So what do I value more? The Capture Sphere or the Watcher? Probably the Watcher. Oh no, I forgot we do have an Artful Takedown, so that is a thing. Gatekeeper Gargoyle can be really good if you have enough guilds. I mean, 6 mana, 6/6 flyer is pretty epic, but we have 3. I don't know if this is worth it just yet. Could take another Artful Takedown, could take another Darkblade Agent. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Surveil cards. I'm gonna take this takedown and hope that the Darkblade Agent wheels. Gruesome Menagerie. We have nothing in a 1 slot. And not really all the interesting cards in 2 and 3, so I don't think Menagerie is anything for us. I like a Deadly Visit, so I will pick the removal spell. And I'll be happy if this Guildgate wheels. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. That's not a Deadly Visit, I'll take that. Oh boy. Oh boy, look at that. That's not a Deadly Visit. Boy. What is it? Ritual of Suit. Destroy all creatures with converted mana cost 3 or less. I do like this card. That's actually quite a lot of creatures. But I'm just gonna take this Deadly Visit, and if there's Ritual of Suit wheels, we'll just take that. Another gruesome... Wow. Alright, so we have an interesting choice. We could take the Guild Gate here and be very happy with that, or we could take the Darkblade Agent, or a Pitiless Gorgon. We've picked up a bit more survey payoff. I'm gonna pick this Darkblade Agent here. And I'm gonna have to look for cuts here, so I'm probably getting this Dowser of Light because it doesn't really do anything. I do like Generous Trade just because it's fuel for Savage Trance, Trash You Card, Undergrowth, all that. But it might just be another Darkblade Agent because of the extra survey we picked up. This is all survey here. And we have survey here and here, so we have 7 cards that survey right now. That might just be worth it, actually. And I'll take out this this shade for that. Another Artful... Okay, maybe mono removal. So, I could take this Artful Takedown. I could also just take this Possible Adapts. I don't know if we really need that, though. Because we already have one, and... I think just straight up removal is better than making sure that your guy gets through. Do I want another Bats? Here's the question. I think it's better for us than anything here, so sure. Well, that's a 2-drop. That's also a nice 2-drop, by the way. I do like Wall of Mist in this format because there are a lot of things that just can't break through. Although, if your opponent has guys with Mentor, they can still attack with impunity and be happy. So I'll just take this Child of Night. I guess that's it. Pitiless Gorgon is pretty nice. I'll pick a Glaive. Not sure if you can play it, but... Ooh, and a Siege Worm came back. So, let's see, we're gonna have to make a few cuts here. Probably take out a Bartisan Bats, because we do have these 2 Watchers. Maybe this is just way too greedy. We can just splash green for the late game stuff. Or we can just not splash green at all and be happy with this. We don't have a lot of Guild Gates, so I don't think we're playing Glaive. So the question... I don't think these 2 are just worth it. I do say that. Alright, I'm just gonna put these guys over here. I wanna splash at least a Siege Worm and a Ficus Worm. I really do like big dumb green guys. It's really stupid to say that, but I'm gonna take out the Savage Trance. Yes, it feels undergrowth if we go with green, but we have 3 Deadly Visits. We have 3 Artful Takedown. We really don't need this. I might take out 1 Deadly Visit just to lower the curve a bit. But what would I bring in for that? So this would make 24 cards. This helps us splash. So this is a really demanding mana cost. But I really do like it. I guess I'll go with double Ficus Worm just because it's a bit easier. And it has an effect when it comes into the battlefield, so I like that over just a 5/5 trample. So the deck might just look like this. And I actually kind of like that. So, we're gonna bring in Guild Gate, Dimir. Sort these by color. Let's add some basic lands here. So what do we have? We have a lot of black, a lot of blue, and a bit of green. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I miscounted somewhere there, didn't I? 21 black. Basically just 4 green. 5 green. So green is our splash color. I'm just gonna put this to 2, and that makes this broker really hard to cast, but I really want to try him out. So 7 black, and let's bump this up to 6 blue. That does give me some pause here, because all these dimmer costs, it is pretty hefty. I might just want to put this guy over there and bring in something else. Because we can play this guy as double black. And if we count this as double black, then we won't need a green until turn 6. I really want to try this. I really like this card a lot. But what would we bring in? And I'll probably take out 1 forest for 1 island. Just because we do want to hit our islands as well. Or at least our blue sources as well. What would we bring in? I complete. Alright, so people have been spamming my chat, and I'm really happy that I completely missed that. So I'm just gonna turn off the chat right here. There we go. At least I won't be able to see it. That's the thing. What am I gonna bring in though? I don't know. Could just take this glaive. That's a 5-mana investment if you have no gates, just to give something vigilance and menace, and I don't think that's really where we want to be. I'm just gonna bring in this Veiled Shade. Call it a day. Alright, let's save this deck and let's find ourselves a match. We can make this larger. There we go. And this chat probably just creeps out from under the underlay. So let me just check real quick. Wait for the laptop to catch up and see if that's the case. No, not even. Not even. Alright, let's wish our opponent some good luck and fun. Good luck and have fun. Do I like this hands? It's kind of slow, but if we get 1 blue, we might just be in real good shape. I'm gonna keep it, gonna risk it like that. Oh, are we facing the Dimir mirror match? Well, that's not what we were hoping for. But if we do happen to hit our lands, then boy, They're going to be in for a treat. Alright. Island. Blue source. That is not a blue source. Alright, so we really want to hit our lands. So maybe this was a bit too greedy to keep. Oh, this is so bad. Well, I guess we're gonna have to discard here. And this is why I like the snare, like our opponent has 2 humans out of it, so for 3 mana you can just bounce 2 dudes. You know, I'm not giving our opponent more information, we're just gonna script this. Yeah. Lands? Somewhere. Alright, so we would have to wait 2 more turns for that. We have only 16 lands. Did I miscount? Alright, I'm gonna take you out. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sure, that's fine. I'm a dummy. I should count before going into a match. That's really important. That's always important. Learn how to count. Yes, we will like, of course we like to play first, but the question is, are we going to play first? And we are going to play first, so, this hand is so much better. We're going to keep this all day, any day. And this time our opponent mold went to 6, and they scryed on card to the bottom of the deck. Alright, so we can lead off with this Guild Gate. Happy about that. And play an Adept or a Child of Knights on turn 2. And have either of these guys on turn 3. And I might as well go with the more aggressive option here. And play the Child of Knights. And our opponent did not play anything on turn 2. Alright, land, you can stop now. That's quite enough. Alright. 4-point life swing, always nice. And there we go, Darkblade Agents. Let's see if our opponent has something now. Because they hit double swamp, double black. Now they do have blue. And it does seem they have a 3-drop of their own. There we go. Demir Informants. Righto, you go ahead. Survey 2. A survey says... something. That seems like a tough choice for our opponents. The letters arrive all sealed and read. Nice. I'm just gonna F6 here. I have no responses whatsoever. Alright, so they discarded a Disdainful Stroke. And they kept one thing on top of their library. Seriously, lands. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and drop a second Darkblade Agent here. We're not gonna attack here. Doesn't really do anything. I mean, if we attack with both of these, sure they take 2, we lose our Child of Knight. doesn't really do much. But if we just say Man of the Lot, at least we can give our guys unblockable soon enough. Alright, don't know what's happening with our opponents. Maybe they're just thinking really hard about what they have to do. What they have to do, rather. And they did nothing. Boy, all these lands. So I don't think they're keeping up a counterspell, and I don't think they can counter this possible adept even if they want to do that. So really makes me curious as to what they have, and they might just be keeping up the 3-2 flash. They might just be keeping up Price of Fame. And in both cases I don't think I really care, so I'm just gonna go ahead and attack with both of these agents. Because we don't have any survey, we've just been drawing lands here. So if they trade with like a 3-2, I'm completely fine with that. If they either remove a spell, I'm fine with that. That means that more important stuff might just live. Maybe our opponent is just keeping up the takedown and just wondering if they should go ahead and take down. There we go. Right, that's fine. I'll go ahead and play this adept, and let's not overpay for that. And we might as well drop our guild gate. So at the very least we can make something unblockable next turn and just get in there. And if we happen to draw an island, not really hoping to do so, but we can make 2 things unblockable and just get in there for 4. Gain 2 life, hopefully. Look at that, the dueling adepts. And they just straight up killed my agent. Wow. Impressive. Alright, so this might be good in a few turns. For now, I'm just gonna make this guy unblockable. Attack for 2. Play a lance and pass the turn. Well, that's annoying. But that's a good reason to keep lands in your hands. I'll discard this forest. And that takedown is going to be epic. Islands, alright. I'll just play it. That's fine. I think I would just want to get rid of this because this is a nice survey engine. If they can just rebuy this campaign, they can just keep drawing cards while filtering with survey. So I'm just gonna go ahead, do this. Both we are gonna tap this guy, kill this guy, and swing for 3. But yeah, this is really nice for our opponents. Thoughtbound Phantasm. Alright. And even more survey. Alright. Oh, that's kind of scary. So this guy is going to become a 3-3, and when it's 5-5 it loses Defender. That's actually mightily scary. But yeah, this is what I like about the Dimir deck, all the synergy. This is what's cool about the set as a whole, all the synergy here. You get to survey, so you get some card selection. This gets bigger, you get to bounce your disinformation campaign and draw more cards, and boy, that's just really good. And that's also pretty nice, so I'm just gonna go ahead and kill this thing. That does mean that we can't make a dude unblockable, but that is fine for a turn, I guess. I don't like either of these. But this does allow us to attack with impunity, right? No, it doesn't. I'm just gonna graveyard both of these. And at the very least, it does fuel undergrowth. That's a good one for our opponent. No attacks, interesting. I don't hate that. And let's just go ahead and make this this guy unblockable. So alright, at the very least we're getting ahead of life. Or ahead on life. I don't know what's up with my pronunciation this day, but boy, it's not good. Oh, that's a thing. Not the best, but at least it gives you a 2-3 that can be really annoying if you have more survey, or if you happen to find more survey. But we are at 27 lives, so I'm not sure that I'm really caring about that. And we do have this Pitiless Gorgon, so that's also pretty nice. Alright. Oh boy. Well, I guess that is... It is a beautiful land though, look at that ore, it's just beautiful. So, let's just go ahead, make this guy unblockable. I might as well just play it. And the issue here is that while our opponent's board is not really scary or anything, every time we draw blank, it does give our opponent more time to figure out or draw something themselves. So, and they do have a disinformation campaign, so they can just play that and replace itself. But as for now, this child has been doing work. I don't know what to think about the art of this card, though. I do think it's a bit, I don't know, weird. I do like it better than the older art, I think. Yeah, not actually that good, but it's fine. I don't know what they're keeping up, but in case they have to choose between a removal spell and a counter spell, I'm just gonna make them go for the... Yeah, that's fine. For the removal spell first. So then she should just resolve. But shame, shame. I should have totally responded. I'm an idiot. I should have responded and made this guy unblockable. And just swing for 3. I feel stupid. Oh. Ever since that's... I'm just gonna look again here. Like, I've talked about the comments and whatnot and all that in the past, and people are on my stream spamming messages, and I guess I'm just distracted by that. Not an excuse, just an explanation. I'm annoyed. Alright, that's a good one. Make these guys pretty annoying. They discarded their disinformation campaign to jumpstart. Alright. So this is pretty good for our opponents. I'm not sure if I'm willing to let them draw 2 cards here. Since this is going to be a removal spell either way, I'm just going to go ahead and block one of these dudes. And I'm going to block the actual, not the token, because if we do find our bounce spell, then I'd rather get rid of the actual creature. So this is fine. Let me just have 6 here. So the only difference here is that that's fine. You go ahead, draw yourself a card. A double disinformation campaign, pretty nice. And I don't mean that ironically or sarcastically. I'm just genuinely like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, at least this is a dude. So, but as I was saying, I think the trade there is pretty okay. I mean, otherwise it's just 3 damage and a removal spell, and now it's just preventing a card drawn and a removal spell, so this is pretty okay. I'm gonna attack her with the Gorgon, because if they want to kill her, they're gonna have to double block and they lose 2 guys. And otherwise they just do damage. And this is fine. Alright, let's not screw this up. Just assign 1 to each. There we go. Oh no, not... Oh, that's pretty annoying. Flying, Death Touch, and Hexproof. And the land. Alright, so they have our opponent has only 1 card now. That's pretty nice. And that's not too shabby either. I'm really tempted to do this now, just so I can get in there with this Necrolisc and over the trade with their Predator. So what we do is probably kill this, tap this, not pay 5. Tap you, kill you. And over the trade with the Necrolisc. And they are not willing to trade there. Alright, so our opponent drops down to 9. Which I'm okay with. And the reason I'm just doing that now, for one, you get in there for damage, or at least I try to get rid of a hexproof dude. But they have only one card in hand, and I don't know if they have counter spells or whatever, but I'd like to play around that. And I'm really hoping they don't have a counter spell for this jobby. Because 3/4 flying and Survey 2 is pretty neat. I like both of these actually. Yeah, really like a Figure Spawn Worm. And we have enough creatures in the graveyard that I might just keep this on top just to make sure that we draw stuff, and it does give us a Survey, and it could very well just be fodder for Necrolisc. So I'm gonna put this on top. I'm gonna put Figure Spawn on top so we draw the worm next turn. And I am actually thinking about sacking the Child of Night to this Necrolisc to make this a 4/4 menace, but at least a 4/4. If they have something that bounces or kills this thing, it's going to be real bad, but I want to do this. And that happens. So we got to put our opponent to 5 here. Alright, Dark Blade Agent, that's fine. No attacks, that is fine. Figure Spore Worm. I am actually sorely tempted to just attack here, see what happens before we play the worm. I don't think the pump is any bit relevant, but it might make sure that they just jump. So this guy's gonna be humongous, they have to kill this. If this guy is huge, they can kill it only with their Predator, unless they have Price of Fame. And then this Watcher gets through, they drop to 2, they lose their Predator and have no answer to Watcher. I'm just gonna see what happens. Don't counter it, just let it resolve. It'll be fine. It'll be just fine. There we go. Let's make this guy huge. 12-12. Alright, time to go to attacks. Well, no Artful Takedown. So that's a good sign. We had no Price of Fame or a bounce spell. So they're just gonna jump here, right? Yeah. This puts them in an awkward spot. Because next turn both of these are gonna be lethal. Alright. That's a Guild Mage. And that's a Whisper Agents. So I'm just gonna cast this guy now. Just so we can sack it to the Necrolisc. And this can go into the graveyard. Alright, so this should be game. If they don't have anything, this is game. Because 5/5 menace and a 6/4 that they can only block with one creature, so they can only stop one of these. Alright, we got there. Ooh, grindy AF. Ah, really bloody grindy. Alright, let's just run it back like this. And we should be fine. Having said that, I might just take out a Deadly Visit for a Dowser of Lights. Just to have the dude. I think we have enough removal as it is. Alright. So, one of my impressions of Guilds of Ravnica so far is that it is a really grindy format, except for the Boros decks. Because those guys can be fast AF. This hand is acceptable. We have a turn 2 play into a turn 3 play into a turn 4 play. So this feels fine. We can keep this hand. And there they go. Finally settled on a swamp to play. Let's play a guild gate here and pass the turn. Nothing on turn 2. Alright. Alright, at some point I will want that 4th lands. But for now, we have options. Alright, Savage Strand's gone. That's fine. I think that's the only straight up destroy a creature kind of spell we've seen from our opponents. We've seen like 2 takedowns. And that's annoying. Guess we're just gonna discard this worm for now. It's gonna be a long time before we can cast that. And we do have 2 in the deck. Well, that's not a land. But that does make our Darkblade Agent better. So let's just play that. Yeah, I'll see what our opponent does. Yeah, that is completely fine. For a moment I was like, are they going to keep a takedown? But no. Let's make sure that we can get in there with this agent and deck for a land. And there is a land. Well, I am playing this Whisper agent. Main phase just to kick this agent. Huh, I'll play this agent to kick the... Stupid. I really like that. Am I greedy for keeping this? We are gonna draw it, right? So I'm just gonna keep that. That's fine. All right. Play a land. So at the very least we can take down something, and I love to take this thing down. No, the double information. Oh, that is so annoying. That is so bloody annoying. I guess I'll just discard this Gorgon. It would have been better, I think, to discard this Watcher, but I really like this card, so I'm gonna keep it. Okay. So, kill this, tap down this, attack for 6, and call it a day. Do I want to keep this land, though? You know what? Probably, because... No. Yes. No. Choices. If they have more discard, I really don't want to discard either of these, so I might as well keep the swamp in hand. We don't need it right now, so... do both. Tap you down. Kill you. Swing for 6. And pass the turn. That's a good one. That is a really good one. So, bounce the campaigns, give this guy Death Touch, and what's the aura called? That gives the draw ability to a creature. Sure. So, we know 2 of the cards in their hands, 3 unknowns. Alright. That is pretty perfect. So, they can play both campaigns next turn, so... Could just play this Necrolisk. And just have a Menace dude on the board. I kind of like having this down. Yeah, I'm just gonna play this dude. I don't want either of these. And if they only play one disinformation campaign, we can just easily discard this swamp. And I should have totally attacked. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh! It's just not my day. I should have attacked with his agents. No. That's 2 damage in the cards. Yep. I could have kept the lands on top, and oh, I feel so stupid right now. It's just gone it's just gonna be one of those days. Stupid mistake. Oh, really stupid. Honestly, I don't know why you guys watch me, but well, I guess we're just gonna pause here. Our attacks don't do anything, and you know, they can draw and discard all they like, but they're not doing anything yet. I feel real silly for what happened. And I guess you'd have played this land just because we draw a second Vicar Spore Worm. Oh no, that's so good. Man, if we had attacked and they blocked and we traded... Oh boy. Well, at the very least, if they give us a selective snare, if we can get a selective snare, we can bounce all these stupid guys. Get rid of the tokens. Does information campaign make me discard my forest? Sure. There you go, buddy. There you go. You know what? I will trade here. You're not drawing more cards. They had 2 guild mages? That's so good. I guess we're in trouble. I guess we're in trouble here. Boy. Oh boy. Man, if we could have had this Necrolisc. We could have had a 4/4 on a board. You know, second this Burglar Rat to it and have a 4/4. That would have been so good. It's oh, that's fine. Stupid how such a small mistake can just have a huge impact on the game. Although I have to admit their deck is really awesome, and I really would like to draw a selective snare or whatever it's called to bounce the tokens. But for the moment, they're just drawing a lot of cards and not doing all that much, which I do like. Well, that is to be expected. I will block one of your 3/4s. Alright, there you go, buddy. You kept the card on top, that is fine. And it's something. It's something. So next time we can at least get rid of one of these. 3/4 flyers, but they do have some pressure on us right now. Let's see, they can survey, that's 3, so they can play 1, 2, and survey. They can play both disinformation campaigns and survey. I mean, they're obviously not going to do that because that ups them to 8 cards in their hand and nothing else, but... And they're keeping 1 Watcher back. Cautious, cautious. That's a good one. That's a good one as well. This board is getting out of control. I'm gonna be honest here. It doesn't look good for our hero. Yep. Kinda interested to see that they did not keep the 4 turn. And instead, I think they should have played a disinformation campaign and just draw a card. And then next turn survey, give this guy a boost, make this guy larger. Because right now this doesn't do a lot. Well, that's just Darkblade agents. Alright, we'll get rid of this guy. And just play the agents. You know, every draft at some point I have the feeling, we're facing the mirror match and their deck is the better guild. It represents the guild better than we do. I guess this is that match. And it's taking forever. That's the worst bit. Look at this. Just a bit more than 6 minutes, just a bit less than 7 minutes on the clock. This has been dragging on forever. But yeah. Well, they are down to 12 cards in their deck, so if we are a bit lucky and find some stuff that can deal with these flyers, then annoying. And then maybe, just maybe, just that guy. Sure. Alright, I'll take it. That's a 4/5. Doesn't deal with a soon-to-be huge phantasm. But at least it's something. Kinda interested to see that I did not attack with both of these guys. They're playing way cautious here. How many of these guys do they have? 4? Wow. I mean, wow. Really? Alright, 9 cards left in their deck. And 5 minutes on the clock. I think they're gonna win. But they might want to put a bit more bit more action into it. Why are they so cautious? Alright. This can become a 6/6, so what we can do is double block here, take 5, drop to 7. So I will double block here, I'll block there, and that's it. Yep, there you go, buddy. Draw yourself a card. Go to 8 cards in your deck. And please, please let me draw something that actually does something. Please, oh pretty please. Like, I'll happily take another Watcher. I'll happily take a removal spell here. Yep, there you go, buddy. Draw your card. Draw all your cards. Go ahead, by all means. 7 cards left in your deck. Alright. Well, that's pretty good. Hope they don't have something for this Watcher in the Mist. Booyah. They're gonna have a bounce spell and we're gonna be like, oh. They're gonna have an Artful Takedown. Yeah. I'm gonna say GG's real quick, but yeah, now we're gonna bounce back from that. Let's not waste any more time. This has been... Oh, this has been... it's been quite a match. It's something, alright. What else? Lands, takedown, alright. So yeah, we would have been quite dead there. Well, let's hope that match 2 will be a bit better. Time for match 2. Hands. This is not a keepable hand. Look at all these 5 and 4 drops. You're gonna mull this. And it's better. It's better. We have our own guild mage this time. And about that, I do feel that our opponent in the previous match could have won. Like the turn before we conceded, if they just were just a bit more aggressive. They missed 3 damage with one of their flying spirits, and they had a takedown. And they have 2 takedowns in their deck. So we're gonna keep this, by the way. Our opponent moved as well, so that's pretty nice. I'm actually gonna keep this on top. But I do like this engine right here. And had they used the takedown earlier, they could have got rid of our biggest dude and attacked with everything, and I think they could have gotten the win earlier. But maybe they were just afraid of, like, oh no, maybe they are gonna pump something and retaliate for a lot. Maybe they were just playing around the second figures per worm or something like that. I don't know. But that does show the power of figures per worm. I'm a real big fan of that card. As you saw, if you have flyers and your opponent doesn't have something to block them, if you have evasive dudes and you can just pump them really huge, then you can just steal a win. Talking about stealing wins, it's completely unrelated, but I think I forgot to add another land in between matches. So if I did, then I feel stupid. So I'm gonna go ahead, play this Darkblade Agent, and that should allow us to attack next turn and dig for some lands. The 2 dissidents. Alright, what are we getting? A Whisper Agent. I think we can just play that. I will attack. If they double block, I'll Whisper Agents, get rid of both of these. If they don't block, I will play Whisper Agents, survey and draw a card. And if nothing else, we can play this Veiled Shade, if they just block with 1. And keep the survey at hand. They chose not to block. So I'd rather play this, add something to the board. We can safely put this in the Grumper. I don't care for that at all. Ah, there's a land. Nice. It's unfortunate that we have to give away our splash so soon, but I'd really rather have a land over the 6-drop. And if you attack, I will block with a Whisper Agent, because that either gets a combat trick out of your hands or just gets something off the board. And I don't hate that. Alright, just a trade. And another elf, look at that! All the elves. Well, now I really want to dig for a second swamp. Well, I will be attacking first. See what our opponent does. Because they could well have, what's the card called? Might of Masses, that gives +1/+1 for each creature you have, so they can block pump for 2, and then we can survey and just trade off. But now I think we can just go ahead and play this. This Necrolysk can have a 3/3. And they did miss a land drop. Right, I'm looking here. Yeah, they missed a land drop. And it seems like they're missing another land drop. And we're both getting 4 lives. Interesting. And nothing. Well, there's a land. And that does present us with a choice. We could just fire off this Deadly Visit and kill a 3/3. But given that they're Celestia, they're bound to have some big dudes or guys that we just can't kill with a takedown. So what I could do is just take down, kill the Peacemaker, tap a Dissident, and attack with both of these guys. And be pretty happy about that, and just keep the Visit in hands. It's not as mana efficient as I like, but that's gonna be fine. Alright, so we're gonna tap you, kill you. Yeah, this feels like the better choice. And I just straight up took 5. Oh, there's a land. Oh, aggressive. I'll take 4, sure. Drop down to 18. So as far as I'm concerned, we're winning this race right here, right now. And that's not allowed to live ever. I'm just really tempted to just attack, keep up the takedown, but if they have a bomb spell, then it might just be annoying. Well, we're gonna take 6 if we wait until their turn. And a bit more about, at least we gotta tap a dude down. So we can attack for 7 here if they want to keep this dude alive. I'd rather get a bit more mileage out of this takedown, is the thing. But let's do it the safe way. Kill this thing. Get in there. But they are finding their lands, so now they can bump one of these guys. Intrusive Pack Beast, alright. Are we gonna take 4 here? No, just 2. That's fine. Alright, lands. I really like the idea of just getting this dude attacking with everything. Kill you. Oh, I will keep in a trotter. Let's put this thing in a grumper. We don't care about this guild gates. Put you on top. And yes, I will attack with everything. They don't seem to have... they can't really muster up any kind of retaliation. This is fine. We get to draw the Etrata. They drop to 3, so they're dead to Etrata. They have 1 guy here. So we can even give this guy Menace next turn. Depending on what they do. But yeah, there are 3, so this is quite a precarious situation for our opponents. And nothing, interesting. Do I just show them the 3rd takedown? What can they have? They can't have anything, right? Maybe I'm way too cautious, but I don't trust this. And they just... What do you have? Oh, just a pump spell, that's fine. I completely forgot that. No. I could have just won there, I guess. Stupid. They're probably wondering the same thing. Why didn't you just win? Yeah, because I don't think. No! No, I feel silly. You just fight here, right? Yeah. No, I just feel really silly. No! Oh, mistakes were made. You've got a 1-drop? Prey upon, look at that. Alright. Alright. At least they have only 1 card in their hands. But it's a doozy. Yep. Boy, am I annoyed. Guess we're taking 5 here. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's one too many. As you notice, sometimes the cautious play is not the correct play. And nothing. I guess I'm just gonna keep playing lands. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. That's pretty good. And that's a... Wait. Guess they just drew lands. Never thought I'd deadly visit a generous stray. What would we have seen here? Burglar rats and a watcher in the mist. Alright. Yeah, I completely forgot to add a lands. Yeah. What have we... We saw an Indrik, we saw a bunch of small dudes. And that basically is it, right? So I guess we're fine here. Let's just run it back like this. We could bring in a never happens. Our curve is quite tight. Could bring in this down sort of latch. This is a 4 or 5. That may be okay. Just having a 4 or 5 has been surprisingly relevant, and I don't hate this hand. And our opponent mulled again, so I'm gonna... No, I'm gonna keep this hand on because they mulled, but because I think this is fine. Let's see, they kept 6, and they scry the card to the bottom again. Alright, alright. Well, if they play triple elf now, we can all bounce them all, I guess. Well, there's one elf. And there's a beetle. Yeah, now I might just want to bounce this one elf. Just because I can. Alright, I like all these cards we're seeing here. Yeah, might as well go ahead. Choose this thing. I don't want you to have a 3-3. Stop having 3-3s. Yes, I just did that. I don't think the 1 point. I don't think the one point of damage is gonna matter here, so I'm not gonna attack with the adept. There's the dissident again. Sure, fine, fine, and that's it. All right. Well, look at all these removal spells. Guess we're just gonna play a Trata here. And pass it up. And see if they have the luminous balls. Of course. Because they never don't have it. I mean, that's how it goes, right? Orangey. It's fine. I mean, I don't know how many they have, so they might have... It's a common. They might have had 3 in the deck or something, and, well, what are you going to do about that? Well, it might be good at some point. I'm just going to keep up my takedowns here. So, yeah. They have 2 cards in hand. If we find a green source... or just anything else to do, I think we're in great shape. I will block, and if they pay the 5 to pump, I will kill it. That seems like a waste of their time. Tap and kill. Well, that is not a green source, but I will play a land. Sure, that's all fine. Tap and kill. Alright, this is getting silly. And nothing. Interesting. Oh no, not the second firm. This is getting ridiculous. And that's fine. Let's see what you're gonna find. That's fine too. We can kill that. Alright, we are doing well for ourselves here. Yep, there you go, buddy. Alright, at least it's something that does a thing. Eloquence, the name is DeLuit. Guess we might as well go ahead and kill this thing, just to have to survey. And I will put this in the grumper, and I will keep the forest on top, thank you very much. And nothing. So we can cast this thing and make something unblockable, which is pretty nice. So let's go ahead and do that. And by pump I mean we don't have any creatures in the graveyard, which I conveniently forgot. So this is just a 2/2 vigilance. Is it worth it to make this guy unblockable? I don't think so. And I don't care if you trade here. This is fine. Or maybe it gets a removal spell or trick out of your hands. Happy with all of that. But no, they just take 2. Interesting. Alright, 4, 5. Gets 3 life. Alright, that's okay with me. And prey upon. Well, that's a thing. That is annoying, but that's fine. Everything will be alright. Ooh, and the cheeky Mayface second prey upon. Alright. I'll accept that. We've got spares. Oh, and we can play that. That's actually not bad. So next time we can just start surveying and digging through our deck to find answers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wormia. Might as well make this guy a bit bigger. How big are you? 4, 3. Sure. Get in there. And I'm making this guy small because I'd rather have them blocking with 2-1 than the 1-1. Like, if they want to trim, that's fine. They don't, so there we go. So they have one card in the hand, and unless they have something, then this guy seems hard to kill for them. I mean, can't be blocked by more than one creature seems pretty relevant here. So I'm just gonna attack here with Mesmerist and Worm. And I'm just gonna keep offering the trade here because that's so much better than the stupid beetle. Yep, that's fine. Oh, they're gonna have a pump spell? Oh, cheeky. Oh, I totally forgot this is in the set. Well, our opponent is doing really well for themselves. Kudos to them. Wow. Alright, I'll just cast this now. Yeah, we can keep that on top. It's a big guy. That's not a bad one. Replaces itself. They still have 6 mana up. So if they draw their Affectionate Intrigue, they can still cast it. Did I call it? Did I just call it? No. Oh, Siege Worm. Alright, so... we're gonna put this... Do I care about this 4-5 at that point? Island is gonna go in the Grumper, that's for sure. You know what, I'll keep this. Because if they attack with this worm, we can just keep it tapped down forever. Alright, no attacks for our opponents. So I'm just gonna keep digging here. Don't care about rats. Do I care about rats? I do care about this Darkblade agent, so I think that's more important than this burglar rat. So I'm gonna put you in the graveyard. I don't know what they're keeping in their hand, but I'd rather have this guy. And let's pause it here. They seem to have drawn a land, which is fine with me. Oh, that's pretty awesome. The question here is, do I play this pre-combat or post? I mean, if I do it pre-combat, they might just not block here. Although they're probably aware that we can give the guy Death Touch anyway. Let's just play Watcher. I'll keep both of them. And I would like to draw the Deadly Visit first. So... and we get to draw a card. Nice. Just one mana shy to kill this Siege Worm outright, but... I'll take it. I'll take it. Any day. Every day. I keep saying that. I don't know why I keep saying that, but yeah. Oh, did they find something? Inspiring Unicorn. Alright. That is also annoying, but not as annoying as this worm. And I should have surveyed, but I forgot. Well, I will get in there with both of these. That's for sure. Alright, that's fine. Just a cheeky 3 damage. And see if you can kill this guy. Ooh, we can. Don't care about Guildgate, do care about the second Darkblade. So Grumper and stop. And I think we're in pretty good shape here. Oh, that was really fast. Alright, that's okay. I don't care about that. This can go in the graveyard. And on top. We do have 10 cards left, so... And I misstepped that. We'll put you in the Grumper, we'll keep the Child of Night on top. Just to cycle not too fast through our deck, we'll attack with you, and you. Just to put a bit more pressure on our opponents. And because we're kind of constrained with time. Yeah, that is fine. Yeah, that is also okay. I'll take this. And I guess we're just gonna pause. And I should have probably attacked with everything. But I think this might be game. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Well, we got at least one win. Let's see if match 3 goes. Well, as well, that's a pretty bad choice of words. Goes good as well. There we go. Did it, boys. And girls. In before anyone gets triggered or something. See you in match 3. Alright, so this time, or rather this time, I actually remembered to change the deck a bit. Mainly by adding another land over Failed Shade and I also removed one of the Deadly Visits for the Dowser, just to have that. And I'm really not sure if I want to keep this hand because of the lack of black. I'm just gonna mull this. This is not much better, but I don't want to go to 5. Let's keep this. And we will scry that to the bottom. Oh boy. I was really hoping that... Why you gotta show up? Why you gotta show up like this? We don't have any blue here. Get out of me. Wait, no, get out of my life. Ugh. Guess I'm just really distracted saying stupid stuff like that. Yeah, guys. I don't have anything to offer. Oh boy. Dimir versus Dimir. This can only end up as another grind fest. And unfortunately, we are missing a color. Annoyed. Oh, I'm really annoyed. Guess we might as well play it out a bit, see what they have. But yeah. Not. I'm fairly sure that I did add another item to the deck. So get your 3/3 action going on. Or your 4/3. There we go. Yep. Wait, what was that? We still can't cost anything, and we're just dead on board here, so that's pretty bad. Alright. I guess we can just keep it like this. Actually, though, they have this guy that removes stuff from the graveyard, right? So I might just take out one worm, add in a deadly visit, and I really wish we had some graveyard hate. I guess I can bring in a never happens. No, this just shuffles card from my graveyard back. Yes, I'll play first. I'll keep this hands. But yeah, that was a pretty terrible game one. Yeah, the game is up. We were Demer all along. And I discard all lockets. Alright. And a Whispering Snitch. Yeah. Might as well see if we can bait an attack here. I hate this card with a passion. Right about now. Well, I'll discard a forest. Yes. I will keep that. And block. Let's play a land here. And now we can attack for 4. At least we can kill that with a deadly visit. But that's slightly annoying. Guess it's fine. I like both of these, but I will put the takedown first on top and then the Dowser of Lights. Prize of Fame. Okay, sure. Get your little campaign back. So I guess we're gonna discard next turn, and we can discard one of these takedowns because we are gonna draw a next one soon enough. Five mana. Deadly Visit? Their own Dowser of Lights, right. Did I call this like Guiding Dowser of Gloom? Guess it doesn't really matter, we can just attack here, and I'll happily trade Burglar Red for a Dowser. Well, I guess it's still a 2-for-1, but... I could also just wait a turn and play this Darkblade Agent first. See what happens. That might just be a bit better. Yeah, I like that better. Yep. the double. Well, that's just annoying. I guess it'll do. But yeah, kind of wish I just attacked and used a takedown. Yep. Yep. That's fine. I wish its graveyard would stop this popping up like that. Well, that's not too shabby. Guess we just stuck with this Darkblade Agent and see what happens. I don't care about that. That is fine with me. So if they don't have an answer for this Atrata, at least we can get rid of this Dowser of Lights. Or actually, rather this Field Shade maybe, because they can pump this once, twice, 3 times 5/5. No attacks. And the land, so I guess we get to survey next turn. At least our opponent doesn't seem to have anything. Oh, I like both of these. I'll put you on top and I will draw the Watcher in the Mist. Because that guy's actually gonna do something. And I was like, oh, aim before counterspell, but that guy resolved as fast as could. I'll put you in the Grumper, I'll keep the takedown on top. Because that might be useful next turn. And they just scooped. Interesting. Alright, I'm happy with that. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna take out this Never Happened and I'm gonna bring in probably just Crushing Canopy. Maybe also take out this selective snare for a second. Can it be? We haven't seen a lot of creatures, right? We've seen the 3/1 vampire, we've seen the Whiskcoin crab. Could also bring in this Sprouting Renewal. Or just the third Deadly Visit. You know what, we're gonna keep it Never Happened. It might just be a bit more versatile. And I'll keep this hand, I'm not really happy about it. At least we got the Darkblade Agent end on Watch from the Mist. Also of note, our opponent didn't respond to our good luck and have fun. They're just really playing as fast as can be. Which is interesting to note. Down Seekers and a few. Alright. Alright. Guess I'm happy with this Crashing Canopy. If we ever get to cast it. But this is quite a combo with Disinformation Campaign, because you can just rebuy it, remill, and that's just really annoying. Spinal Centipede, alright, that's fine. Oh, I'll take that. And I will attack here. And are they sick on 3 lands? That would be great. There we go. Disinformation Campaign. I'll mill 2. Let's see what we lose here. Alright, don't care too much about that. And loath as I am, I think we're gonna discard the swamp here. Because we really want a second island. And if we draw a forest, we can kill either of these. I'll take 3. And that helps us dig for a land, so I'll play this guy main phase. I kinda do want that though. But I think it's just too greedy. Land. Please give land. That is not a land. Well, we can play it at least. Whiskcoin crab. Yep, I'll mill 2. No, my island. Damn you. Oh, that's so good. Thank you, Magic. I'll never doubt you again. Alright, you know what? I'll keep both of them because they are milling. I don't really care about either of them, but... do I care more about this? I don't care. There we go. No. I tapped the wrong one. I wanted to hit this one. Alright, now I feel silly. That's a total stupid dork mistake. I want to give this guy... Because either the 3-2 and a 2-1 both trade with this guy, and... Yes, I've been making mistakes this draft, and... Take notice, right? Don't do as I do, kids. That's a... I'm unhappy. Oh, that's fine. Alright, well, I'll just be aggressive here. Attack for 3. Play Guild Mage. Play Necrolisc. Pass the turn. Of course. That's not too bad. Let's just kill the 4-5 here and attack with the Darkblade agents. I'll put both of these on top, Watcher first, so if they don't block this Darkblade agent, at least we get to keep the Watcher in the Mist. And I would really like that. Alright, this is fine as well. So, Dizzy Formation Campaign, I'm gonna mill 2, lose the Watcher and the Child, and discard the card here. Oh, well, first I'm gonna do that, sure. And that. Interesting. I guess we gotta keep the Watcher. Yeah, I'll keep them on top. No. And let's just be aggressive here. Because if you ever land this Vicar's Poor Worm, oh boy. Oh no. I'm getting real annoyed here. Not just with my opponent, but just with everything that's happening, because I've made so many mistakes myself. Well, at least we get a Child Knight. Disinformation campaign? Yep. So I'm gonna lose. You know what? I'm just gonna pop this out real quick. 2 islands. All right, that's fine. Guess I'll discard this this canopy. Doesn't really do anything at this point. And a spy book, of course. Well, if you want to trade, by all means. This is just no fun like this. Yep. Well, at least next turn we can play this Vicar's Poor Worm. Unless they draw their second campaign and make me discard the worm, and I might just call it. That was just miserable. And I hate to say that I called it, but I did. Alright, so anyway guys, thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy the video. And I hope to catch you next time. So again, thanks. Cheerio. DeLuit signing out. Signing off. Oh my god. One of those days.